Hey guys, what's up? Jeremy here, back again with another video coming to you from Tempe, Arizona. And in today's outdoor kind of scenic video, what I want to talk about today is how sometimes along the path to your purpose, things will not go exactly as you're wanting. And this is one of the most frustrating things because there's nothing more important to you right now if you're watching this than finding your purpose, doing the thing that you were meant to do, doing the thing that you're best at, that you were here walking God's beautiful green earth to do. But what I can tell you, for those of you who are in the process of finding your purpose or in the process of fulfilling on that purpose, is that you are going to feel and you're going to experience along the way something that not a lot of people do and that people on the outside might not understand. And what that is not only resistance, but when you're truly living your purpose, you're going to experience some of the most major, borderline catastrophic setbacks that you might never have imagined and that you wouldn't. I want to talk about that today because each one of us on our path to our purpose is going to experience something like this, right? Some major setback, some major thing that keeps us down, that keeps us out, that keeps the thing that we're wanting from manifesting and actually happening. And there's nothing worse than being on that path, experiencing those setbacks, those perceived setbacks, and not knowing what to do when that happens, not knowing how to maintain your composure, not knowing what is within your power or within your control to actually take advantage of and do. This video was inspired from a recent interview I watched with Ed Milet and Dave Meltzer, two amazing individuals. I'll link the interview up in the description. And something really hit me hard. I usually take a shower, I play music during that time, and after I get out, the second I get out and my hands are dry, I put on some self-development and interview people I want to be around, people that I'm aspiring to be like, that I want to learn from. I put on that interview. I think I'd watched it already one time before, but David said something in this interview that really struck me, and that is that there are no setbacks, there are only set-ups. And this mindset, this goes so far for all of us here because we're very quick to put labels on things when they're happening to us as humans. We're very quick to assign a meaning to something, that when we feel like we're not getting closer, when we feel like there's a roadblock, when we feel like there's an obstacle, we're gonna feel not only stuck, we're gonna feel down, we're gonna feel disappointed. And these are not necessarily things that are going to hold us back unless we assign them this meaning, unless we actually do things to tell this situation in our mind and in our heart what it means. And the disadvantage when you do feel a setback or when you do feel held up, when you do have a roadblock, is that time can be added to you getting to where you want to be, to you getting what you want. It can be as little or as much time as you allow for that to happen. And in the same way we assign a negative meaning towards something and we give it this purpose and this thing that really holds us back and holds us down, in that same way we can actually assign to it a good meaning and a good purpose, should we want to, should we feel so inclined. And I don't know about you, but I speak for myself when I say that when I'm manifesting something, when I'm on my purpose, when I'm on that path, when I'm going there, I want to shave off as much time as I possibly can, and I want to make sure I have the right mindset and the right tools along the way. In previous situations and experiences in my life, something would happen along the way and I would get super frustrated. I can think back to situations where, you know, I wanted something from my parents when I was a kid, or a toy, and I just couldn't have it, or that wasn't what's best for me, and they were trying to teach me and trying to guide me, and I didn't see it as that. I saw it as a very bad thing, and I said things out of hate, and I said things out of disappointment and anger when I felt like I wasn't getting to where I want. And so that happened when I was a kid, and that still kind of happens sometimes today with other things. Sometimes they're big and sometimes they're little. It depends on the meaning that I or we are assigning to it. But at the same time, there have been other situations where I am on my purpose and on my path in bigger, situations, not just wanting a toy or to go do something as a kid, but where something happened and it just really felt like, man, this wasn't meant to be. And although I think there are signs and times that are telling us that this isn't the thing we're supposed to be doing, often those are the things that are the labels are hard, especially in this video. Not necessarily hard, like not necessarily tough or evil or bad is what I'm trying to say, but they're distractions from us on our path and on our purpose. Sometimes it's hanging out with a certain person. As I'm recording this video right now, in the background is one of the most popular bars on the Mill University area, and you might even be able to hear them right now cheering as I say that. And there's nothing wrong with going out, there's nothing wrong with enjoying that time, but when you're on your path and your purpose, there are gonna be all these things and distractions of people along the way who don't look like distractions, who don't wanna be distractions, aren't trying to be, that will keep you from it. Just before I recorded this video, I was getting ready to record with my brother and business partner, Jules. You guys have seen here on the vlog, you guys have seen around my channel, on my social media, and on his way over, he had an injury. And what we're working on right now is something that we feel we're here walking earth to do, that we're creating this content, we're creating these opportunities for people in our world to learn what we have and to give back. And we constantly have perceived setback after perceived setback. And along the path towards living your purpose, you're gonna have things that really do feel like setbacks and roadblocks. Sometimes they're signs of like distraction and evil and don't do those things. And other times it's full on proof that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that there might be other things conspiring against it. Or they might be tests. They might be tests that are asking you if you really want this. They are tests to see, hey, can you get through this? Or, you know, for some reason, maybe we weren't meant to do this today. And something else was supposed to happen that wasn't along our path. And so it kept us apart. And unfortunately, injury was the thing that was the easiest for universe or God to manifest in the middle of us to keep us from it. And so while right now I could get super down and depressed and I could get super frustrated with how many of these perceived setbacks we've had along this way, whether it's with this project or other things going on in my life, or I can say, hey, this is for a reason. Let me go and do now what's within my control. I control my thoughts. I can control where my body is. And I could have packed it up and headed off home. I don't live around here. But what I decided to do instead was to use this as inspiration to record a video to not only share these things because I've learned through teaching, but also I feel this will be of value to me in the future and hopefully value of counsel to you either right now as you're watching this in sometime in 2018 or 2019 or even beyond. So I just wanted to share some of these thoughts because if you are living your purpose and you are going after big things in your life at any stage, you're gonna have things that really do feel like setbacks. But take the advice that David Meltzer gave to me during this interview that he had, that there are no setbacks, there are only setups. So look for those things, be waiting for those distractions, for those things, the disappointment, to be reframing them, to actually look at them as positive things and give them the label that would best help you, not that would hold you back. Hey, if you liked this video, one, thank you so much for watching. I don't usually record them here. If you're familiar with my channel, I normally do them in my living room or my bedroom or somewhere where there's a little bit of a better environment, but I thought it would be fun to record something here for you guys today to share this thought that's in the moment and to just try to bring you guys value and hopefully something that's gonna help you majorly along your path. So if you like this, leave a thumbs up and subscribe wherever you're watching this, and be sure to check the description for other links and resources I mentioned now and for other things like my VIP newsletter. We send out resources, updates, courses, and exclusive giveaways that we only do in the community. So head to whatupjeremy.com/subscribe. If you like this, you're really gonna love that, and I can't wait to have you in my inner circle, so to say, and to really send you things that are gonna be helping you along the journey and to communicate outside of these social media platforms where there tends to be a ton of distractions. That's it for me in Tempe, Arizona. Thanks so much for watching this video as the leaves start to fall all over. I'll see you guys over in the next one, so be sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment with your thoughts. Thank you so much. Cheers.